Stressed. I'm stressed. This book, I am so just like in awe, and I love the fact that this exists. Woo! Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Taya and this is Taya's Turning Pages. So I have another vlog coming at you guys today and I'm really excited about this one. I say that about all of my vlogs, I feel like, but I'm really excited about this one because this one is pretty much just dedicated to shopping. And one thing about me, I love to shop. As you guys know, if you watch my last video, I think I'm gonna upload this soon, so it should be my last video. I will leave it linked up in the cards above just in case you missed it. It's my August wrap up. But in that video, I did briefly talk about the fact that I finally set up my library and I finally have my shelves in place. Really wanted to get into the holiday season and actually start decorating my shelves a little bit for the fall and Halloween time. And I did do this last year, but I mostly decorated a side table that you would see in my videos, but because of this new setup, it just doesn't make sense for me to have that table in the shot. And so I'm gonna try my hardest to decorate my shelves as much as I can. I don't want it to look too cluttered because I'm really going for this like more clean, minimal aesthetic on my bookshelves. I say that, and then if you look at them, you'll still see that there is a bunch of like junk all over my shelves, but I gotta have a little something. I'm at TJ Maxx right now because I want to see if I can find some Halloween or fall decor. I'm going for more non-traditional or non-conventional Halloween/fall decorations. My shelves are rainbow shelves. If you're an avid YouTube watcher, then I know you guys hear this all the time from YouTubers and influencers and content creators, but vlogging in public is truly one of the most nerve-wracking and just like uncomfortable feelings in the world, I swear. Especially because there's still people that act like YouTube and vlogging and just being on camera does not exist in 2023. So they look at you like you're crazy, but whatever. Like I was saying, I'm going for a more non-traditional route with my decor. So my bookshelves are organized by color. So I have all my blue books on one shelf, all my pink books on one shelf, the list goes on. So I'm going to try to find decorations that match those colors. Now, I don't think I'm going to get them for every single shelf. I really have to see, but I know I want more pink decorations, if that makes sense. So I don't really have a list of things that I'm looking to buy or that I'm really on the hunt for. I'm just going to go into TJ Maxx and let the vibes guide me. That's kind of how I'm going about this shopping trip. I also might hit up a few other stores like Target, because there is a Target right next to this TJ Maxx, and I might hit up Home Goods just because they obviously have more stuff. But I did hit up Michael's last week and I did get a few things. I doubt I'll find a lot of stuff because it is Friday, September 15th, and y'all know these stores start putting out their fall and Halloween decorations earlier and earlier. I've even seen some YouTubers who do shop with me regularly go to Target and other stores and they already have the Christmas decor out, which like, stressed. I'm stressed. I cannot handle Christmas right now. Like, please, can we please get through September? I feel like I'm not gonna be able to find that much stuff because the girlies that really are true to the shit and not new to the shit start their shopping in August. So I feel like a lot of the stuff is probably going to be picked over, and this TJ Maxx that I go to is not the best in terms of inventory. So we will see how this goes, but like I said, I probably am going to go to a few other stores and see what I can find. Another thing, if you notice these holes in my shirt, that's because these are actually thumb holes, so that's why I have holes in my sleeve. This is technically, I think, like a workout top, but I turned it into a regular top for today. But anyways, I've done enough talking. Let's finally get into this TJ Maxx because the parking lot is already crowded for a Friday morning at that. Better me, how sweet of you to ask if I'd be your muse and go and pay me blue. You turn my one of one to I one of two on Jamaica Avenue, getting it tattooed, cause you make me feel what no other man could do. Lust and desire, you lure me to the flame, then you fire. You call me Miss Mariah, then say with your last name it might sound a little nicer. Ooh, he got game, sister, and he always wanna play sister. It seems so strange that I love him, he gon' drive me insane. You gon' be the one to take me to my grave, mister, cause you lied on my face. And then you'll say that even Jesus forgave. Then we'll drive to your place and you'll make love to me while we're listening to Plumb by Frank. Put on that Godspeed like you a godsend, and I'll bask in every single moment. Then you'll take me to the peak of your mountain, and then you'll tell me to drink from your fountain. But it's just bittersweet, Beetlejuice, silly me, how weak of you to do me wrong until you're amused. I'll buy your excuse. You know my daddy said, don't you play the fool, you gotta
it short, cause he gon' cut it loose. Girl, only a fool would grudge your own news. That's bittersweet, Beetlejuice, silly me, how we confuse you. Do me wrong until you're amused. I'll buy your excuses. You know my daddy said, don't you play the fool. You better cut it short, cause he gon' cut it loose. Girl, only a fool would grudge your own news.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this shit, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody.
TJ Maxx was a bust, which I figured it would be because, like I said before, that location is just terrible. I don't know why I keep coming back to this knowing that they never have anything in stock, but I keep thinking, oh, it'll get better, it'll get better. Like, no, they have to have something this time. And they never do. They never do. So I need to stop giving them the benefit of the doubt and just like move on to a different location. But all of the other TJ Maxx's that I would go to are out the way. I'm one of those people that genuinely does not like to drive, so anytime I can avoid it, I avoid it. But anyways, those other TJ Maxx's that I would go to are like 20 or 30 minutes away, and I don't really feel like doing that. It's Friday and it's 12:33, so that means that people are on their lunch break right now, and just more people are probably getting off earlier if they decided to take a half day, whatever the case is. I am going to go to the Michaels that is over here. There is also don't say nothing about my little Ziploc bag full of makeup. Chill on me, not too much. I'm going to go to Michaels because it's actually like right over there, like in the next parking lot over. So I'm just gonna go there, see what they have, because I feel like they're going to have more of what I'm looking for, especially because they do a lot of non-conventional and non-traditional Halloween and fall decorations, whereas I feel like a lot of other stores are still catching up, or they do it, but like the girlies that go that route already bought. If I find all of the decor pieces that I want to work with, then we're just gonna stop the shopping here honestly. But if not, then I might try to hit up Home Goods, and then that's it. I'm gonna try to make do with what I got, maybe order some other stuff online, but I'm really not trying to go super overboard. Because y'all saw, I went to the book section because of course I cannot go into Target or any store that has a book section and not hit up the book section. I did pick up 3 books. Did I need them? Absolutely not, but they're already in the trunk. I'll show them to you guys later, of course, but I had to get them. Like, I couldn't resist. And it was so cool to see some of these books and authors that I read, you know, through the Kindle app or whatever the case is, like the indie authors. It's so cool to see their books finally out in the wild in these types of stores. Like, it's really crazy when you think about it. And I can't imagine how that must feel as an indie author to know that like Target carries your book, Walmart, etc., etc. That's just so cool. But like I said, I'm about to hit up Michael's.
The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tussies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy have made me. And she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. No money records, the Army, the Navy. It ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trust in my they never betray me. Met all these they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody said
brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as you can come leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna be what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2500 for a new pair of tennis shoes. Same price like a middle man, come and finish you. Know you being charged, he'll do it like a doodle. Real dope boy, 100,000 in the diesel. President's 10 slide by, we don't see you. I been getting money, I ain't worried about what he do. I'm getting money like off from the 80s. Man, Dre about to drop me, nigga. Don't go crazy, they don't want the truth. Coming straight from the basement. I'm straight as a street, man. I'm come from the pavement. A million or hundreds, it make them go crazy. Wham, wham, wham. On the baby. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no socks, please. As soon as you can go, leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog want all the way. When you're living like this, they supposed to have. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no socks, please. As soon as you can go, leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed.
So I pretty much got everything that I needed to at Michael's. I cannot believe that they still had all of that stuff in stock. There are some art prints that I got from Etsy that are very like Halloween focused. I need to go to CVS or like Walgreens or something and print them out. And honestly, I'm gonna do that right now, at least put the order in so that way hopefully it can be ready before end of day today. I actually do plan on going to Dunkin. The Ice Spice drink drop.
She a Betty, she going to Dunkin.
That's something else that I really want to include in this video because I want to do a little taste test and see if the drink is giving what it's supposed to give. If y'all don't know already, I'm a fan of Ice Spice. I really don't give a fuck. Like, she knows how to make bops. I'm also really big into drill music, or at least people that rap on drill beats, especially from New York and the East Coast. I also love girly feminine things, so it's really no surprise that she as an artist speaks to me in my music taste. I've seen so many mixed reviews, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the drink is giving greedy. It's giving very greedy. It is. But we'll talk about that more when I actually get the drink and I do my taste test. Hi, yes. Can I have the Ice Spice Munchkins drink, but in a small? Thank you. I felt a little cringe asking for that, but hi, good, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I do, but I always forget to do it. Yep. I need to start using the app, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Y'all, look at this. Oh, how should I park? Can y'all see me? Oh, this actually looks better. So as y'all can see, we have the Ice Spice drink right here. I thought a Munchkin came with it. Unless it's maybe mixed in. Oh, maybe it's mashed into the drink. Oh, I did not know they mashed this up into the actual drink. Right here on the order slip, it says small frozen Ice Spice coffee, 2 pumpkin munchkins, 1 cream, 1 caramel cup drizzle, 1 whipped cream, and then 1 caramel drizzle. Actual like order breakdown. So there you go. We're gonna try this, at least get a sip. I'm sure that Dunkin has something like this on their menu, but this is obviously tweaked to fit Ice Spice's brand. I'm not really a big sweet coffee drinker. I used to be when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, it just, baby, like the sauces, the syrup, the sugar, all of it, it does not sit well with my stomach at all. So I don't really drink a lot of these types of drinks anymore. And when I am getting coffee from Dunkin, it's usually in the morning, so 7 to 8 a.m. And I can't imagine putting something like this on my stomach that early in the morning. If you do it, more power to you. So let's see. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god, that was disgusting. So I actually don't think it's that bad. I really don't. I cannot imagine getting this in a large though, because the large I've heard has like 1,000 plus calories in it, and I'm not even like one of those people that's really big on calorie counting or anything like that, but that is just too much for a single drink. Like that's too much. That's too much. I personally only get my ice drinks in a small at Dunkin because I feel like their mediums are actually larges and their larges are like extra larges. So I tend to stick with the small and ice Dunkin drinks, and honestly I'm happy that that's what I went with because I don't think I could have finished it. I will say that it is pretty good. It's definitely sweet. I do taste the pumpkin for sure, and I'm not a big pumpkin spice person, but I do love the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks, and I love Dunkin's pumpkin donuts and munchkins and like any pumpkin pies, like I love, but I don't like pumpkin spice. It makes no sense, I know. So if you're not a sweet coffee drinker, or if you don't like for your beverages to be super sweet, definitely don't recommend getting this. It's very sweet and pumpkin-y, so if that's not your vibe, then you probably won't like this, but I think that this is a cute little pick-me-up. And if I had to rate this out of 10, I'll give it a 7. I don't think that this is a terrible drink. I feel like Dunkin has had worse things on the menu. All right, y'all, I'm finally back in my library. If you hear noise in the background, it's because my mom is on the phone and I can't, you know, get her to stop talking. So apologies if you hear her talking. I'm gonna try my hardest to talk as loud as I can so that way it drowns it out. But like I said, I'm finally back in my library right now. I was just getting some content before I started filming this vlog again. Now I'm actually going to show you guys what I picked up from Target as well as Michael's, and more specifically, of course, show you the books that I picked up. I also just got a package from Amazon that also has a book, so I will show that as well in this video. But I think I'm gonna get started at least with the decor first. That's essentially what this video was supposed to be and how it was supposed to turn out. With it being a little bit later in September, there just wasn't really that much stuff to pick from. But I will say that Michael's truly did come in clutch, and I found so much great stuff. And I see I'm gonna have to start really considering them and shopping there more often, because Michael's has really given, I feel like TJ Maxx, Target, Ross, Marshalls, all of those types of stores a run for their money in recent years. I remember Michael's strictly, of course, used to just be for crafts, and that was like really it. I know they've always had fall decor and like seasonal decor and items. I feel like they've definitely expanded their seasonal shops even more. Let's get started. So like I said, I'm gonna save the books until the end. There are a million neighbors outside doing yard work for some strange reason at the same time. I'm gonna start with Target first, just to get that out of the way, because to be honest, I only got one thing from Target because their stuff was cute, but felt more geared towards people that have homes, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of Target's decor, again, stunning, beautiful, I love it. Hearth and Hand and Joanna and Chip do their big one every year, I feel like, with their seasonal decor and just decor in general. But I just feel like a lot of it is more geared towards homeowners, which makes sense. Oh god, y'all can tell there's a lot going on in this vlog. Sometimes my mom uses my library to like take work calls in, like Zoom calls, because she loves the way that my bookshelves look, which I really appreciate. But that means that she moves my ring light. Okay, hopefully that's better, y'all. It looks like it might be a little bit better. I feel like it's still a little Also, I look very sweaty. Like, I'm all over the place. I'm melting. It isn't super hot outside, but when you're standing in the sun, or when the sun's really beaming on you, that's when it gets real. So like I said, I only got one thing from Target, and it's so small. And to be honest, because I found more decorations at Michael's, I genuinely don't know if I'm even going to use this or if I'm going to set this up anywhere. It was only $5, so it's not that big of a loss if I don't. This is literally the only decor piece that I got from Target, and like I said, it was $5. It's a candle, and I will say that I love Target's fall scents. I have a candle that I got from them, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, and it's also a pumpkin, but it's a yellow pumpkin color, and it smells just like vanilla. And this one is also vanilla. I love this scent so much from Target, and I pray that they never get rid of it, because oh my gosh, it just, oh, it smells so good. Like, these are the types of candles that Bath & Body Works comes out with, like these types of scents, but for half of the price, because like I said, this was only $5. And I love the fact that this is not only a candle, but it is a cute little decor piece, as you can see here. So I'm actually going to start with this bag, because this is the first round of decor items that I picked up from Michael's. And I'm so shocked that I was even able to find these and pick these up at Michael's, because I follow a lot of YouTubers that do shop with me videos, and a lot of them would show these pieces and talk about how they are selling out really quickly. And if you can find it, you better snag it when you can, because there's no guarantee that Michael's would restock, or you'll be able to find it again anywhere else or at another Michael's location. And so when I saw these, I was shook, because these are just too cute. So the first thing that I have here is this little bottle, and it's pink, and it says Love Potion number 9 on it, with a little skull and a crescent moon and some stars. And I just think that this is so cute, y'all. Like, look at this, look at that. Hopefully you guys can see it. I feel like the camera is not doing it justice. I really need to figure out the lighting situation in here, and I promise I will. But this is what it looks like. It doesn't open, at least not to my knowledge. I don't think it does. It's literally just supposed to be a spell potion bottle, and I love it. I think that this is so cute, and it's so on theme and on brand for me as a reader, because I love romance, obviously, and I love the color pink, and I just think that it would go so cute right here. Like, look at that, look at that. That is so cute. All of these books right here are romance books, so honestly it makes perfect sense, and I just feel like, bam, there you go, it gets my point across. I got this item and this next item I'm going to show you for $15 total. And this is originally $10. So the fact that I was able to get this, you know, for under that is just amazing, and I'm here for it. And the last item that I got from Michael's during this first shopping trip is this cute little cauldron, and I love the pastel peachiness of it all, and I really love the fact that these stores are catering to this specific type of consumer who really wants to decorate for Halloween and fall, but they're not big fans of the traditional color schemes or colorways, and so they're coming out with these pinks and blues and lavenders and mint greens, the list goes on, to let us participate. And I know some people don't really like that, but the reason why I got this is because I'm gonna put these in here. So this actually opens up, which is why this is taped up, but this opens up and I'm just gonna put these little candies here. I'm actually going to swap these two so that way you can see this as well as the art print that I'm gonna get, and then obviously the Halloween decor over here. There's a method to my madness, but that's what I'm gonna do. The cauldron came down to $8.99, and then the Love Potion number 9 bottle right here came down to $5.99. Okay, so the first two things that I got are these flameless candles. I got one in orange. I got one in orange and I got one in black. I really think that these will help, you know, give at least the shelves that I don't have stuff on a little something, a little pizzazz. These are boring, but I also picked up 2 pink gel pens because I'm trying to refresh my annotating kit, and I really wanted to pick up some pink gel pens because I don't have any, which is really wild to me because I love pens first of all, but I love pink pens and I love writing in pink. And I'm currently reading Queen Move by Kennedy Ryan, and there are so many good quotes that I need to underline and circle and draw hearts near, and I want to make it look really cute because I do plan on taking some pictures of my favorite quotes from the book when I do my review on my Bookstagram, so that's why I picked these up. This is also another random miscellaneous purchase, but this was in one of the end caps before you get to the actual register. Picked up some Pocky Sticks. I'm a huge Pocky Sticks girl, so I had to get these. Anytime I see these in Five and Below or in the grocery store or wherever I'm at, I always get a box because these things are just so addicting. Next thing that I picked up, oh no, I already have little marks on it. No, okay. Well, I did self-checkout, so I bagged all of this stuff myself. Also very ironic and funny. Before I started my corporate career and journey, I used to work at retail stores, so Target was actually my first ever job, and I was a cashier, so I know how to bag and I know how to like ring people up on the register. But I was in a rush when I was at Michael's. I was just trying to get out of there at that point because I was in there for so long, so I just kind of threw everything in the bag and now I regret it. This is the next item that I picked up, and honestly I don't know what this is. Tabletop decor, that's all it says. I don't even know if you can open this, and it has a little spider, and honestly I hate spiders, I hate bugs, so the fact that I bought this is very unserious. But I wanted it because I thought it would go really nicely with like my blue bookshelf, and I didn't really have any other decor items that I could find that goes with this shelf or goes with the blue, so I just picked this one up because it does have a bluish hue or a tint to it. You might not be able to see it or tell through the camera, but trust me, there's like a little bluish hint to it. So yeah, I was just thinking of putting it right here or something like that. I got this for $5.99. Last thing that I got that I'm absolutely obsessed with and that I was not expecting to find at all. This 3-tier pumpkin statue. And it is just so beautiful, y'all. I love neutral decor pieces like this, and this could go perfectly on this shelf right here with my special edition of Babel, as well as just these other gray and white books. I just think that this is gonna look so good. Look at that. Oh, let's see if you can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Oh my god, the lighting is so bad. I'm trying to see how can I like show y'all this properly. Let me try to turn on my light. Okay, I should have just did that from the start. Y'all see that? If not, I'm just gonna show you guys some B-roll on my phone. I do wish it was like more of a yellowish light versus this like purple one. I just like how it looks aesthetically without the light. But yeah, I just thought that this was really cute, and this was excuse me, oh my god, that Ice Spice drink is dying me. This was $14.99, so I thought that this was a great price for what it is, especially because I feel like I've seen stuff like this very similarly in Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Marshalls and those types of stores. I feel like they price those items the same as this. Those were all of the decor items that I picked up from Michael's, and that is pretty much the end of my Halloween / fall decor shopping journey. I totally forgot the art prints. Yes, like I said earlier, CVS actually just let me know that they're ready for pickup, so I'm gonna go do that soon. I will also leave the seller's shop link down below just in case you're interested in checking out her shop as well as these prints. She does so many other prints as well in so many different colorways. So the next step in this video is actually decorating the space now. I feel like I've done a lot of talking as I always do, but I really hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. This is definitely a little bit more out of my comfort zone because I just don't do vlogs as much on my channel, especially not these types of vlogs on my channel. But I want to start getting into that since you guys have asked for more vlogs.
damn, she in her mood. She lit, her money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like a million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like ice, how you always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, her money too. Like damn, she in her mood. No friends, I don't the fake. Saying they love me but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. Show the paparazzi in my face. Pretty, but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini rolling when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a big butt, yup. Pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Hey y'all, editing me popping in here real quick. I just wanted to say that I actually filmed the book haul portion where I decorated my shelves. So that's why you're going to see me essentially sitting in front of my shelves looking the same as they did in the beginning of the video, because I didn't register that part and didn't think to just film the book haul portion after I decorated. So yeah, but I'm going to show another clip of what my bookshelves look like after these clips wrap up. That way you have my decorated bookshelves fresh in your mind. These books that I picked up, y'all, I really did not need them. I didn't, but when I saw them, I couldn't resist, especially because 2 of these books have been on my TBR for so long and I've always been this close just buying these books, but I just haven't. But again, I saw them in Target, so I decided to just go with it. The first book that I have here is Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. You guys are probably like, girl, is that not Long Shot back there? And yes, you are absolutely right. But that is the special edition illustrated cover of Long Shot. And I don't mess with these books. These are truly for aesthetic and sentimental purposes. I do not read from these books because I don't want them to get damaged, especially because I think Kennedy Ryan said on her Instagram that at some point these will be like discontinued. I think, don't quote me, but I think she is going to probably discontinue these at some point. So if you do want these, I definitely recommend going to her site and ordering these right away, because these are some of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I only have these up on this shelf for display purposes only. I do not read from these or anything like that. When I did read the Hoop series, I read every single book off of my iPad. I never had the physical copies of these books until I got the special edition. But like I said, I didn't want to damage those. I decided that I was going to get the original covers of the Hoop series where the men are on the front. But then once Kennedy Ryan announced that she was being picked up by Bloom to get these books published, I decided to just go with these and get these editions, because I do think that this design is very pretty. While it's simple, I still think that it's very, very gorgeous. Like, look at that watercolor and that blue. Ooh, that eats. I do plan on rereading the Hoop series at some point, probably in 2024. I am going to reread it, annotate it, and I actually just pre-ordered Block Shot, because Block Shot and Hook Shot are also going to come out in these same covers. And so Block Shots is orange, and I think Hook Shots might be purple, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. But I know that Block Shot is going to be orange, and Kennedy Ryan announced on her Instagram stories that you could order or pre-order a copy of Block Shot for 158 books, I'm pretty sure. I'll leave it on the screen and in the description box, but you could order a personalized / signed copy of Block Shot and receive a special art vellum. I just really wanted it because I really love the goodies and like the art prints and stuff like that that Kennedy Ryan comes out with for her books. And then this is priced at $17.99, but obviously Target always does these little 20% and 30% off stickers. And the last 2 books that I picked up from Target are from the same series, and it is the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. And these books have already made their round in the book community on BookTok, Bookstagram, Booktube. Like, everybody has already pretty much showed these books in their videos, talked about them, put them on their best of whatever year list, and I am late to the game as usual. I have not read these books yet, and I've been wanting to read these for a long time, but every single time I would go to Barnes & Noble or go on Amazon and get really close to pulling the trigger and buying these, I just never did. There was always another book that I wanted a little bit more, but once I found these in Target and I saw that they were discounted, I was like, all right, I might as well just get them. This is clearly a sign, and they have both books, so I said, why not? and I'm really excited to read these because I have heard nothing but great things about this series, and specifically about Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This one is the one that started it all, and so many people have just said how heartwarming and also just like heart-wrenching some of these stories are. I love a story that can make you cry or pull on your heartstrings, and so I just know that these are probably going to really resonate with me, and I can't wait to give them a try. I will let you guys know when I decide to read these and what my thoughts are in later videos, of course, but really happy to finally have these in my library. Then the final book that I have to share with you today, I actually got from Amazon, and it was just delivered, I think, yesterday. This book, I am so just like in awe, and I love the fact that this exists. But the book that I'm talking about is The Motherlode, 100 Plus Women Who Made Hip Hop by Clover Hope, and then the illustrations are by Rachel Baker. The reason why I picked up this book is because I love female rap. That is literally my top genre. That's pretty much all I listen to besides R&B, and I do listen to pop. Let me not lie, like I do listen to pretty much all types of music, even country a little bit. I dip and dabble into the country from time to time. Casey Musgraves is my queen, but of course Beyonce has some country tracks. My favorite thing to listen to, female rap. I love the rap girls. I love female rap. It makes me feel so empowered. It makes me feel like I'm that girl. It makes me feel confident and just ready to take on the world, you know? As soon as I saw this book on Amazon, I knew I needed it in my library because this is me in a book. In general, I just love reading about women's achievements and contributions to the world, but especially the music space, and specifically the hip-hop space, because as we know, hip-hop, just like every other genre, has a lot of misogyny and misogynoir especially. And so anytime a female rapper can break out and do her thing and really be successful in the genre, I'm out of my seat. And I'm always checking for who's up and coming, who's the next rap girly, etc, etc. And so I knew I needed this in my library. I know I'm gonna look through this and really like study it for real because I just love female rap. Like, in terms of who my favorite female rappers are, oh my gosh, I have so many. Of course, my number one, Nicki Minaj. I grew up on her. She literally had her come up during my middle school / teenage years. I was literally there for Nicki Minaj's rise. I also really love Lotto, Big Lotto, okay? If y'all know, y'all know, because I do actually have a picture right here that I took with Lotto. Hopefully that shows up. I actually met her during her 777 tour back in 2022. She came to Philly and she did a meet and greet, and I met her and she was the sweetest person. She even paid me a compliment, and I was gagged. I was gagged because it's like, girl, look at you. Like, look at you. Look at the material. And you're giving me a compliment? Period. So yeah, love Lotto. I love Meg Thee Stallion. Like, oof, I love me some Meg Thee Stallion, okay? Like, I also really love Flo Milli, and then of course Ice Spice. I also really love Cardi. I love Cardi and I love Nicki. But for me, when it comes to those two, they're in two completely different lanes. Like in terms of rap and artistry, they're in two completely different lanes in my opinion. But of course, in terms of like the OGs, like I love Lil' Kim, really like Foxy, I love Trina, love Missy of course. But I'm really happy that I have this book, and this is like the perfect coffee table book. And I think that this is a great gift for those in your life that might be a huge fan of female rap. You definitely should look into getting them this. I would have been gagged if someone got this for me for Christmas, but I can wait. Oh, and then they have my girl Left Eye. Oh my gosh. Philly Queen. I can't wait to look through this later, but this is the last book that I picked up.
Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. She lit, her money too. Like damn, she in her mood.
Okay, editing me popping in here again because I completely forgot to film an outro for this, and honestly it tracks with the way that this video went because it was just all over the place. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me and my channel out. And lastly, please make sure you follow me on Bookstagram as well as Storygraph. I will leave all of that information linked down below, as well as at the end of the video like I always do. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!